Creepshotting before it was creepy.
Before it was creepy? I'm pretty sure this has always been creepy.
Never mind for a minute that Wendy being on the yearbook staff is never brought up again, or that we see in one of the very next scenes that the yearbook has already been published. All she's really doing is taking pictures of her own friend group, which is not only shallow, but makes for pretty lame yearbook content for anyone else.
While I do agree that it is strange that Wendy is using the camera for yearbook purposes, despite the fact that the yearbook has already been published, she's not just taking pictures of her friends. She also takes pictures of Ashley, Ashlyn, Lewis, Julie, Ian, and Aaron.
What the hell is in this jar?
Cream or milk? And no, it is not coom.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's 3. That is 3. Number 3.
Discount Rod Tidwell.
We're back to this again. Also, I know part of this is an opinion, but did you seriously just call Texas Battle a discount?
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Tony Todd returns as the voice of the devil, which is badass, but unfortunately not as his iconic character, Bloodworth the Mortician. I don't blame him for not wanting to be that involved, though, and nothing's going to stop this obligatory sin removal.
Yep. By the way, am I the only one who wants to imagine a scenario where Bloodworth decided to get into voice acting, and he has a twin brother who's a train conductor?
It's old school. Frankie Cheeks is old school, ladies.
Frankie Cheeks.
Yep, Frankie is insufferable.
Dare you to flash me them sweet, sweet titties when we go through the loop?
Yep. And overall, this video is an improvement over the previous two, so I'm gonna remove as many sins as you added.
The famous roller coaster crash scene, while admittedly terrifying in concept, relies so heavily on inaccuracies that it's basically impossible to believe. This scene has been thoroughly debunked on the interwebs, so I won't nitpick it here. I'll just add 5 sins and say movie is a dick to physics.
Man, please, can you please control that bitch? Man, she just trying to get some fucking attention.
That's sexist.
How? I know this isn't the best reaction, but it's not sexist.
Where is your god now?
What?
How pathetic is it that my last name is the same as my high school?
About as pathetic as you being about to graduate and only just now realizing this.
Nobody said that Ian is only now realizing this.
Also name shadowing.
Are you serious right now? This is actually really good foreshadowing, and earlier you complained about the not subtle foreshadowing.
See guys, it's not that hard. Also, that's what she said.
You were the one who said it, not the movie.
Can you use a school camera for graduation today? As long as you bring it back to school on Monday.
How can she bring it back to school on Monday if graduation is tonight? Graduation is at the end of the school year and nobody's going back on Monday.
She could drop it off at the front office. That's what you usually do if you have to drop something off at school when you yourself don't have school on that day.
If the device should never be set above $250, then why is it even possible to do so?
To save money. It's cheaper and less risky to just have a sign that says do not set it above $250 than to reprogram it.
Sure, playing Love Roller Coaster definitely falls into the too soon category, but these two chicks obliviously rocking out to this song that others would find offensive fit so perfectly within their characters' own self-centered little worlds that I'm not even mad.
Yep.
Hello? Hey Ashley, it's Wendy.
Psych. Leave a message.
Trick voicemail greetings.
I'm okay with this sin, but...
Yo. Just kidding. Ha! You just got ripped. You reached Rick's voicemail. You know what to do.
Sorry I was too late.
Potentially incriminating yourself.
Yeah, but it won't be hard to prove her innocence. Her fingerprints aren't at the salon, she was nowhere near the salon at the time, she can use her sister as an alibi, and the only evidence they have to possibly even consider Wendy being a murderer is a vague phone call that could mean anything.
Say what you will about Final Destination, its ability to turn something innocuous into something that plagues a generation's nightmares overnight can't be diminished. I guarantee there are people to this day who won't ride a roller coaster or go tanning because of this movie. How many other franchises have that kind of influence? That's the kind of truly effective horror that gets under your skin and won't let go. Also, much of the criticism of the third film deals with the over-the-top, ridiculous, and even silly nature of its gory death scenes. But this scene is not played for laughs. This shit is goddamn terrifying, and it proves that Final D can bring in the horror even if most of the time it chooses not to. This legendary match cut.
Wow, this video has a lot of just me agreeing with you.
How could it possibly be your fault?
Seeing women is nothing but fun bags.
How is this asshole not dead yet?
Yep, this might be the first time in the history of people covering CinemaSins videos, or videos like CinemaSins, where the video ends with negative sins. Really hope it is.
SpongeBob lives underwater.
It's so sad that you know that.
SpongeBob shaming.
Yeah, I'd argue that it would be sadder if he didn't know that.
Deadly shit everywhere, but it's all red herrings cliche. I know I already sinned the movie for this, and this is Final D's signature style at this point, but when you have every kill scene play out the same way, it starts to undercut the tension and become a bit predictable.
Technically, these aren't red herrings. A red herring wouldn't affect Ian or Aaron's death at all, but what we see here is part of the domino effect leading to Aaron's death.
There is someone walking behind you.
Driving behind you.
The song isn't always literal.
Parking like an asshole.
This is an urgent matter. Wendy doesn't have time to park normally.
Stealing.
Borrowing. Why didn't Ian try to move? He had even more time than Tim from the last movie. All he does is cover his head with his arms, as if that would do anything.
Next stop is the end of the line.
Tony Todd's additional cameo as the voice of the evil train conductor is forcing me to remove yet another sin. This is for Tony, not the movie, damn it.
I mostly agree.
What are you doing here?
Creeper alert. How is Kevin being here not seen as anything but stalkery?
Because he didn't know that Wendy was here.
Wendy, Julie, what are the chances?
He was brought here by death.
Everyone dies in a Final Destination movie cliche.
This is the first time all of the survivors died, so it's not a cliche yet. Alright, so for today's end segment, we are going to play the Final Destination 3 special feature, Choose Their Fate.
I feel like I'm very unprepared for this.
Alright, well let's do this, Cassie.
Okay.
I don't want to skip the opening credits because they kind of set the mood.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll allow skippage if we get past the first choice. If we don't, then we'll just get to the part where the movie ends.
What do you mean if we get past it?
Okay, what I mean is like
if I choose to kill us at the first choice?
If you choose the one that ends the movie sooner, then we'll just be over. But if you choose the one where the movie keeps going, then I'll just skip to the parts where we make choices.
So can I make any obviously stupid choices?
It's never obvious.
Oh, darn.
I really like the music. Which I know sounds superficial, but it's really good.
This is kind of reminding me of Something Wicked This Way Comes.
I mean, what's that about again?
This evil carnival that comes to town that turns back time.
Well, this isn't really about an evil carnival, but there are, like, supernatural elements.
Well, this is showing the carnival.
Well, the carnival itself isn't supernatural, it's just something supernatural is in the carnival.
Yeah, this is kind of carnival vibes.
Yeah, well, the opening takes place in a carnival. But that's about it. Like, the rest of the movie just takes place around. Right, so do you know nothing about Final Destination, right?
Correct. This is the third one, so I'm really behind.
Well, you don't really need to have seen the previous movies for this particular film. Like, they explain how it works and everything. Oh, God.
That's disgusting.
I mean, that's the worst thing he does in the whole movie. By the way, the video I'm responding to that this end segment is a part of, the guy who, when he sins that, he says creep shotting before it was creepy.
I have a feeling men have been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, but, like, before it was creepy?
It's always been creepy.
By the way, I'd recommend speaking clearly if you want something to be in the video that you say.
So I'm just gonna mumble for the rest of the video.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, that actor, Texas Battle, he's actually a really cool dude in real life. He runs, like, a charity for poor kids in Africa, supposedly.
Well, now he's even cuter.
Yeah, in this movie, he's the worst, though.
Oh.
I mean, he's not the worst, but he's kind of...
He's giving me, like, early 2000s Disney character vibes.
Well, this was her first ever role in a movie, from what I've heard.
And?
I guess you could get that vibe. This was 2006. God, it's Frankie.
Get out, Frankie.
Yeah, why are you even here?
Yeah, you graduated like 2 years ago.
By the way, they added that line in because producers stated that he looks like he's older than the supposed teenagers that are in this movie.
It looks like a weird YouTuber right now. She looked like Lexi Gray for a second. That's sad.
I'm looking up who that is.
Lexi Gray? Grey's Anatomy? I don't know her real name.
I don't watch Grey's Anatomy.
Don't. It's sad.
Yeah, people who have seen the Saw 3 video know that.
You made a reference to a show you don't watch?
Well, somebody made a reference to Grey's Anatomy for no reason, and then I was like, why are you doing this? This is just a reference to a show I don't watch.
Not everything's about you.
Alright. Now, I'll control the remote, but you make the choice.
No need to sound so ominous.
Hey!
Lola, are those your Cheetos?
Frankie Cheeks is old school, ladies. What's that? Oh, well, it'd be my honor.
Ew. Let's go.
Hey, baby.
There are 2 points in this entire thing where you can decide if he dies or not, but you don't know if that's what's happening.
Well, I decide to kill him every time.
Oh my god, it's time. Alright. Choice. Heads or tails? Tails? You're picking tails. Okay. Tails. Let's go. Alright, you pick tails. I'm not gonna tell you what that changes.
Okay.
I don't remember if tails changes the entire movie or not.
I don't want to pet you. You are adorable, but... 666, that's my lucky number.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who? I forgot. A lot of people comment on... There was a guy who was just there who has like a weird face after getting off the roller coaster. And a lot of people are like, who gets off a roller coaster looking like that?
Is there a look you're supposed to have when you get off a roller coaster?
I don't know, but I'm just assuming it's something I don't understand. I just find that face he makes to be strangely funny.
Pet you. And when I pet you, you bite me.
People on Reddit are saying, when I went online, I said, like, who's worse, Frankie or this other guy in the next movie, Hunt? They said Frankie was worse because he seems more pedophilic. Like, the bad reviews of this movie I see are just people saying, like, oh, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, you deserve better. Would that fall out of your pocket? Like, would the camera fall out of your pocket on a roller
Does it go
coaster?
upside down?
Yes.
Then it would.
I guess these guys really don't care about their jobs.
No. It's like
Alright. Now, there are a lot of inaccuracies in this scene, but I'd argue that this scene is scarier than the pile-up in the previous movie.
Well, I still know you're talking about it.
I know, but some of the people watching might know, and they might get angry at me, but I like the pile-up more, but this scene is also pretty good. I think they're the same quality. Mainly because this scene seems to be more horrific, I guess.
So, gore makes it better? Is that your argument?
No, I said horrific, not gore-ific. Or it seems to be more treated like horror, because in the pile-up...
What's your definition of horrific?
Well, okay, there's more, like, ominous music, and, like, you get more of, like, the feelings of the characters, while in the previous movie with the pile-up, while it looks amazing, you don't really see them, like, screaming in horror, and there's not as much music, which, I mean, I could be wrong about that, and there's nothing wrong with that. The pile-up is still amazing, but I just think this is more horrific. Especially considering most people are already terrified of roller coasters.
I don't know why I'm afraid of roller coasters, because I'm not afraid of death. Sounds like.
Oh, well, when you watch these movies, you'll be afraid of death.
No.
Also, okay, first flaw, real roller coasters don't run on hydraulics.
Why can't they?
I don't know, but apparently they don't.
You deserved it.
Oh my god, here it comes. I Okay, for starters, a roller coaster would not start to malfunction from running over a tiny camera. I mean, I get that it was already malfunctioning, but come on, that's like a car going over a tin can.
Well, actually, I don't know enough about cars, so... How did they not all fall out right there?
I don't know.
Okay, the thing... These are designed to stop if something goes so horrifically wrong.
Yeah, because everywhere where there's supposed to be more than one bolt, there's only one. Oh god.
Oh, wait, didn't it just fall off the tracks?
A couple of them did, but not all of them.
Why didn't all of them?
Well, because they got disconnected.
This is stupid.
That guy's arm should have been ripped off.
Just the physics of it is just...
Yeah, I know, but I think this scene is...
Oh, I like... Oh!
Oh!
Oh, there he goes.
Oh my god.
So would she have died if I picked heads?
Okay, the roller coaster crash itself doesn't change at all no matter what you pick, but what happens afterwards does. And I'll let you know if you change the movie.
He can.
Oh my god.
Yeet.
They reveal who those two that just fell are later.
Well, they're sidewalks. Splats now. Okay, but a roller coaster wouldn't stop there. Like, that's not how gravity works.
Yeah, I know, like, none of it is how it would actually happen. But, I guess... Is this part where you could use the suspension of disbelief argument? Oh my goodness.
This bitch should have died.
Oh, you did change the movie!
So wait, did I end the movie early?
You're about to.
Oh.
It's actually kind of funny.
Oh. I want to see their reactions to it.
Desperate to start living, Carrie dumped Kevin the day after the incident. She enrolled at Berkeley, dropping out after one semester to travel the world. Presently, Carrie's in a groupie for Doctors Without Borders. After the incident, Kevin's obsession with Wendy grew dramatically. To avoid being slapped with a restraining order dictating he stay 100 yards away from the Christian home, Kevin joined the army and was sent to Iraq. Citing bizarre and erratic behavior, Kevin was discharged, refusing to go on patrol in Basra because 3 consecutive coin flips landed on heads. The patrol was subsequently ambushed. Kevin Fisher is presently back in McKinley, staying 100 yards away from the Christian home. For some reason, death didn't go after them. After months of intense contemplation and study of the world's various religions, including Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Orthodox Judaism, Muslimism, Taoism, I can't pronounce
Taoism,
it.
Unitarianism,
Jason
yoga.
emerged from his room and founded the Church of Ultimate Beliefs. Preaching enlightened preordination, Jason and his followers have built oh, dang it.
Self-sustaining compound.
No longer denial about her gift, Wendy Christian managed to change her name to Ming. She advises politicians and celebrities to often give pro bono readings to police departments around the country. Last reported seen in Vancouver, British Columbia. Her present whereabouts are unknown.
Is that really it? Is that it?
Yeah, do you wish you picked heads?
No.
Oh, well if you want, we can just skip to the other choices.
This was bizarre. Like, what?
Oh wait, I didn't select. What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, it went back.
Oh.
Do you want to just skip to the parts where we get to the other choices?
Sure, because I already picked right. Like, I'm
Alright.
thrilled.
Okay, I'll just explain context later.
So wait, I'm
Alright.
so confused. Did she die?
No, she didn't die.
How'd she get out of it? Did it just not crash?
No, she just got off the roller coaster, but the roller coaster still crashed. 73 or 76 degrees?
73.
Okay, you didn't change anything. The movie is the same.
Let's go to the next place.
Oh, you want to go? You don't even want to see what happens? Alright. At least I don't have to censor it for YouTube. You can change someone's death in this
Hello,
one.
Mom?
Wendy Hawk again.
Oh, you might regret that one.
Why does it make the movie longer?
No, but it does alter something. Yeah, now Frankie's not gonna die in this scene.
Wish she had died.
Yeah, he was supposed to be
Not my
killed
mother,
by that engine.
Frankie. I want no context to any of these scenes.
I mean, there's nothing like up my ass or anything, right?
Are we
I don't
talking
want
about
any
how he
context.
dies?
Yes. Should Wendy take another look?
No.
No. Okay, you didn't change the movie. Okay.
Alright. Is that the last choice?
No, there's multiple other choices.
No. Oh, now you have to censor it for YouTube.
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna hear that.
He said
I know, but like, I tried recording this earlier in front of a TV, and it didn't. It's so weird watching this as a Bostonian.
why?
Well, like, these people, like, just suddenly they just start yelling, like, the Bruins.
What city are they in?
This is Long Island, New York, I
Oh.
think.
Can't even think of the New York team. New York. They have really weird jerseys
God.
too. New York. God damn it. I should've had that.
Imagine being in this room, just a bunch of men screaming.
She's about to die.
Yeah, if you picked for Wendy to look again, they would arrive later, and she would enter the room, and Lewis would just go,
Bishop, what the fuck are you doing here?
Rangers. New York Rangers. They are a hockey team.
oh my god. Warning shot or kill shot?
Kill shot.
Okay, goodbye, birds.
Oh no!
If only you were paying attention.
I didn't know it was about the birds. Well, now I hope Karma comes back and kills him. I hope he falls out onto a staple gun.
Honestly, that choice doesn't really alter much, but I do want to see Aaron's death, or at least I want you to see it.
My hair smells good.
Or do you not care? Should we just skip to the next choice again?
You just said you wanted to see this.
Yeah, I do want to see Aaron's death, so...
Why?
Well, I think Aaron's death is like one of the most disturbing deaths in the series.
Why? Does he kill himself with a staple gun?
Well, no, Aaron is the girl.
Oh.
It's that kid's... Not Mary Elizabeth Winstead, but the other goth girl. The goth girl is Aaron.
I'm gonna OD on nail polish. Ian is gonna be embarrassed to death.
You saw what happened to Wendy. Right? What's happened to the others? We just saw.
Are you following anything, or...?
I just heard OD on nail polish and like, now I'm interested. He looks like someone from Panic at the Disco. Marilyn Manson. He looks like a backup dancer for Marilyn Manson. I'm just thrilled that I killed or ended the movie in 10 seconds.
The wind. Alright, it's time for Aaron's death. Oh!
Oh, God damn it! Oh, that's fucked.
Am I supposed to react?
I don't know, I just like Aaron's death.
You like someone getting impaled with dozens of staples through the back of the head?
Nails.
Nails?
Oh, by the way, since we're here, I'm now realizing, since you caused Frankie to still be alive, there's a bit later where Frankie shows up again after being arrested, and it says, like, was Frankie worth saving?
No.
Oh, if he answered yes, they would have shown you stuff from his camera, just to go like, this is the guy you saved. It's basically just him harassing women until eventually a police officer tricks him into exposing his dark secrets and then arrests him. I'll play the footage in the video. Are you...
Why? Do you want to play the... Why?
Well, in case somebody watching is curious as to, like, what is he talking about? Do you watch my videos?
I try.
Oh.
And then I get bored.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I have the attention span of a 3-year-old.
Have you watched any of my responses to CinemaSins?
No, I think that's stupid. You're critiquing a critique of a critique. Like,
I mean...
Can you get less original?
The critiques are usually wrong. Well, sometimes they get something wrong, like they call a serial killer a mass murderer. Or I think at one point they said that Thor's hammer is guarded by no one in the first Thor movie, which is a lie.
And?
Well, that's wrong.
Does it add any significance to the movie?
No, because they said something that's wrong. So people like me are here to point out when they're wrong.
Yeah, but does anyone care?
I mean, yeah, there are other people who do videos like mine. There he is!
Yeah, I guess I just don't see the books.
Was Frankie worth saving?
No.
You're dead!
Jump to the left or to the right?
Left.
Okay. Okay, left is what happens in the actual movie. Also, this is one of the choices that could have ended the movie sooner. Though not by that much. Now. Should Wendy look at the map?
No map.
No map?
Let's get lost. Oh, well, I guess vibes. I don't like the song.
Okay, I don't know if you get this. Earlier in the movie, during Frankie's death, that song was playing, and now it's playing here. It's supposed to be like a sign that someone's about to die. Notice the name 180.
420.
Now realizing you don't get the significance of that.
Correct. I don't get the significance. Is she in all 3 movies?
No. She's only in this one.
Hmm.
Also, the number is 180.
I swear to God, if that one tube throws off an entire train, oh my God, I'm gonna be so upset.
Okay, that's technically... it's
Even a rat wouldn't throw it off. Like, have you seen New York? Or literally
Well,
any train station?
I think the rat, like, chews a cord or something.
Rats can't chew through train cords.
Or I don't
That's
remember
not how
what...
this works.
I don't remember exactly how the train accident happens. By the way, what the choice you just made was the last choice in the entire thing.
I'm upset. I'm so upset. Like, there are mice.
Well, like...
Like, I've seen mice.
So you think mice
On
can't...
the train ride from home. Like,
So mice can't, like, chew the wires.
no.
And it's not like something that's like once in a million. It's something that's impossible.
I mean, maybe once in a million.
Well, if there's a maybe, in this series, once in a million is more likely to happen than anything.
But, like, it's kind of designed not to happen.
Well, you see in this series, like, things that are incredibly unlikely scenarios that'll cause someone's death happen all the time. Like, the chances of a roller coaster are also really unlikely. A roller coaster crash, I mean.
That's more likely than a single mouse eating through the cables.
Oh!
I feel bad for the mice and the pigeon in this game, like, or this movie.
I mean, you caused the death of the pigeon.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought we were talking about killing the dude, not pigeons.
Do you think he was gonna shoot himself with a nail gun?
Yeah, I did.
Why would he give a warning shot to himself? Take that, myself.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe he was shooting at someone else.
Right.
Not something else.
Also, I think the movie is just the same. Because this...
What? This is so stupid.
Well, which part of it specifically?
The physics of it. Why is it still going so fast? It's already derailed. It's no longer on the energy cords. Like,
well, don't trains
there are
run?
safety measures to prevent this.
Don't trains run on like engines?
I mean, yeah, they can, but most of the underground ones just run on track energy.
Also, there are some like background extras you can clearly see breathing, which you could argue is they're supposed to be dead, but you can also argue that maybe they're just not quite dead yet.
None of them should be dead, because that shouldn't have happened.
Well, is it possible?
No.
Oh, because like I said, in this franchise, as long as it's possible, it can happen. Yeah, if you chose for her to look at the map, she would have just died there.
Why do I keep making the wrong decisions? I keep living.
Yeah, you see, Death did something prior to basically cause the train to not have any safety precautions.
Oh yeah, Death can totally do that. For a second I thought that was another brick in the wall. I was like, what a strange song to end on.
Well, no, the song playing is actually Love Train. And also, the one who made the song is the OJs. And OJ killed someone.
Oh.
And also, one of the two streets there were Booth
Also,
and Oswald.
Didn't kill himself. So, we can leave that in the video.
Alright, so,
Odds are, Hillary
out of
Clinton
what
and
you've
Bill
seen,
Clinton
what
killed
can you
Jeffrey Epstein.
what can you comprehend about Final Destination 3?
It's a really stupid movie. I'm actually pretty sure I saw one earlier just like this.
Really?
It was this app. They all got it at the party and it told them when they were gonna die. And then they skirted around it and they
That's
killed them at the same
Countdown.
order anyway. Yeah, it was that.
Yeah, I don't... Well, Final Destination came first in the year 2000.
Okay, I believe you.
I'd argue that this one is the third best in the series, but there's 5 of them, so that makes it also the third worst. Right, so thanks for that. Do you have anything to say before I stop the recording?
Having me, I guess. Happy New Year's.
I probably wouldn't be uploading this on New Year's, but who knows?
There is someone walking behind you. Turn around. Look at me. There is someone watching your footsteps.